Now next question is using residue theorem. So this is the application of residue theorem. So using residue theorem, evaluate integration of e raised to power z over z into z minus 1 raised to power 2 into dz around C. So where C is equal to modulus of z, which is equal to 2. So it means it is a circle with the origin 0, radius 2. Solutions. So what is function fz, which is e raised to power z over z into z minus 1 raised to power 2. Now after that, what is the C contour? So this is a origin, and suppose this is a circle C with the radius 2. So this is 2, this is minus 2, 2 iota and minus 2 iota. This is 1, 1, 1, 1 and 2. Now what are the singularities? So z is equal to 0 and 1. So these are singular points of function fz. So what is 0? 0 is this point, 1 is this point, and both lie in C. So this is both lie in C. And z equal to 0 is a simple pole, and z equal to 1 is a, so z is equal to 0 is a simple pole, and z is equal to 1 is a pole of order 2. Now to apply the Cauchy residue theorem, I need to find out the residue at this point. So residue at the function fz, which is equal to z equal to 0. So this is a simple limit z approaches 0, z into fz, this values. So this is a limit z approaches 0. So e raised to power z over z minus 1 raised to power 2. So this is a e raised to power 0 minus 1 raised to power 2. So this is equal to 1. So here 1, here 1, so this is a 1. And second is residue of function fz, which is equal to z equal to 1. So what is this? It is a limit of z approaches to 1, because it is pole of order 1. So 1 by 1 factorial. So first derivative dz into z minus 1 into fz. So this values. Now what it means? So what is 1 factorial? So 1 factorial is 1. So this is simple. So limit z approaches to 1, derivative of what is its value. So this is a z minus 1 raised to power 2. So this is a e raised to power z over z. Now differentiate. So when we differentiate this term, which is z e raised to power z minus e raised to power z over z square. So what is this? This is a 1, yani e minus 1 over 1. So when we take the limit z approaches to 1, so 1 into e raised to power 1 minus e raised to power 1 into 1. So this is a e minus e. So this value is equal to 0, right? So in this way we can find the residue of function fz equal to z equal to 1. Now by Cauchy residue theorem, integration of fz into dz around c, which is equal to 2 pi iota residue of function fz z equal to 0 plus residue of function fz z equal to 1. So it residue z equal to 1 is 0, and for this it is a 1. So at this place 2 pi iota 1 plus 0, so which is equal to 2 pi iota. So this is the answer of this integration. So in this way we can find the integration fz dz around c, which is equal to 2 pi iota. So this is my result. Now after that, next question is evaluate integration dz over z square sine hyperbolic z, these values, where c is modulus of z minus 1 equal to 2. So again we will apply the Cauchy residue theorems. So first, what is my given condition? Circle with center 1 and radius 2. So if I take a circle of this kind, so this is our region. So this values x-axis, so this is this values part. Now it is a circle with the center 1. So if I take, this is a center z equal to 1, 1 and 0, and radius is 2. So this will become a 1 and 2. So this is a 3. So this is a 3. And here this is 1, then 0, and this is a minus 1, right? So here it is 3, 1, 2 and 3 part. So this is a basically our origin. So this is a origin. So this is a origin, yani 0, 0 point. So this is a 3 radius 0 y. So this is a 1, this is point is 1, 3, and this point is minus 1, 0, and this is a 3, 0, and this point is 1 comma minus 3. So this is my contour, closed contour. So in this way, so this is our region. Now first check our question function. So what is f of z? So understand very carefully. 1 over z square into sine hyperbolic z. Now we know the series of sine hyperbolic z. So just substitute the value of sine hyperbolic z, z square bracket. So this is a z plus z cube by 3 factorial plus z raised to power 5 by 5 factorial and so on up to infinity, these values. Now this can be written as, if I take z outside, so this is a 1 by z raised to power 3 bracket. So this is 1 plus z square by 3 factorial plus z4 by 5 factorial plus so on up to infinity, these values. Now clearly we see that z is equal to 1, this z is equal to 1, z is equal to 0 is a pole of order 3. So first clearly we see that z is equal to 0, which is a pole of order 3. It is the only pole of order 3. Also it lie inside our domain C, which is mod of z minus 1 equal to 3. So clearly it lies between this. Now find the residue. So what is residue? Which is a coefficient of 1 by z. So this can be expanded in as a series as f of z. So simple way. So we will use the series method, which is a 1 over z cube, and this is bracket. So here it is 1 and next is plus this is a z square by 3 factorial plus z4 by 5 factorial plus so on up to infinity, this series, and this is in bracket. If I take this term as a x, t, if I take this term as a t, so it means this value is 1 over z cube into 1 plus t raised to power minus 1. If I choose it as t, the entire term, so this can be written in this way. Now I can apply the binomial. So 1 by z cube, so this is 1 minus t plus t square plus so on up to infinity. Now the coefficient of 1 by z cube is only 1 because it contains the term of z, it also contains the term of z. So all the t contain the term of z square. So it means only coefficient of 1 by z cube is 1. So here coefficient of 1 but my requirement is to find the coefficient of 1 by z. So just I simplify. So this value is 1 by z cube. This is first term 1 minus z square over 3 factorial plus z4 by 5 factorial plus so on up to infinity, number 1, plus second term is this term raised to power 2 plus so on. Now my requirement is to find the coefficient of 1 by z. So it will get only from this equation, because when we multiply by this, so it will get 1 by z. So it means what is the coefficient of 1 by z? So that is from this and this term only. So coefficient of 1 by z, which is equal to minus 1 by 3 factorial. So basically it is a minus 1 by 6. So what is this? It is a residue of function fz at the point z equal to 0. So what we get? We get the residue of the function. So what is the integration? Integration dz over z square sine hyperbolic z, which is around c, which is equal to 2 pi iota into residue of a function fz at z equal to 0. So this value is equal to 2 pi iota into minus 1 by 6. So this is equal to minus pi iota by 3. So that is my answer. So this is a minus pi iota by 3. So what the negative sign indicate? The negative sign indicate the clockwise direction. So if its value is positive, so it will indicate the anti-clockwise direction. Now here it indicate the clockwise direction. So in this way we can apply the Cauchy residue theorems to find the integration of any question any type. In addition to that, so just I will take an example to find the residue at infinity. So that is the next question. So find the residue, of a function z cube over 1 minus the z square minus 1 at the point z is equal to infinity. So this is my question. Now solution of this question is, so let function f of z, so which is equal to z cube over z square minus 1. Now what is the residue of a function fz at z equal to infinity? So what is its formula? So it is a minus coefficient of 1 by z in series expansion of function f of z. So in the series expansion of these values. So how we will find? So first expand it in the series form. So this can be written as f of z. So if I am taking z square common from this, so this value is equal to z into 1 minus 1 by z square, so raised to power minus 1. Now this can be expanded as, which is 1 plus 1 by z square, and next is plus 1 by z raised to power 4 plus 1 by z raised to power 6 plus so on up to infinity. So this will become z plus 1 by z plus 1 by z cube plus 1 by z raised to power 5 plus so on up to this values. Now what is the coefficient of 1 by z, which is 1? So substitute in this equation. So in this way we can find that residue of a function at infinity, so this is equal to minus 1. So this is my answer. So in this way we can also find the residue at infinity. So just apply that rule, then we will find the residue at the infinity. So the Cauchy residue theorem, which is very important. So just to solve the residue theorem, you need to find the residue of any function. So if you are expert to find the residue of any function, then you will be able to solve any kind of integration by using Cauchy residue theorems. In the next lecture, so we will discuss the number of poles and zero of meromorphic functions. So meromorphic function are those which has poles as well as which has the analytic as well as it has the singular point. So that we will discuss in the next lecture.